The seventh largest police force in the country with one man in charge. For more than 2 years now, Metro Sheriff Kevin McMahill has led LVMPD. And today he sat down for a rare one-on-one interview with Fox 5. He talked about his top priorities and his mission to make the community safer. Here's a conversation with Kim Passoff.
First and foremost, we want to talk about the ICE agreement. What do you want the public to know about that?
Let me just be clear of what our policy is. Our policy is entirely jail-based, it's detention-based. So when you walk in the door to our jail and you're arrested for a certain offense and you're foreign-born, we make a notification to ICE. I started to see that we were still having to let some very serious criminals out of our jail that ICE wasn't picking up. And quite frankly, I didn't want them in our community. These are rapists, pedophiles, people that have beaten their spouse 4 or 5 times, DUIs that had been arrested 4 or 5 times. What I did was I entered into this agreement with ICE that allows us to receive, as this individual's leaving, if they're not available, they can send us the warrant and we can rebook on that warrant for ICE and hold them for up to 48 hours so that ICE can come and get those guys. You've
championed several bills this legislative session, DUI, red light cameras. A lot of things failed this session. Talk to me about your reaction to that.
Disappointed, to say the least. You know, I had to really do a lot of soul searching on this one. I think I could have done a bit of a better job on presenting the red light bill and had maybe a pilot program that they would be more willing to accept. I think those automated cameras would have been great because it would have caused people to think about it every time they got behind the wheel of a car. There's no accountability in the court process. My own police officer was killed by a head-on collision on the way home to his 3 young children and his wife by an individual that had been deported multiple times, arrested for DUI, and had a blood level 3 times what it should have been. That's not acceptable. And it disgusts me, quite frankly, that politics are the reasons that these things didn't get passed.
A Tesla Cybertruck's coming to Metro. Talk to me about where that's at, how they're going to be used.
I think July 1st is kind of what I'm looking at for getting these first 10 trucks delivered. People always ask me what I'm going to do with them. They're going to have all kinds of special equipment in them, and they're going to respond to all the most serious calls that we have. But there's also another truck that's coming in, which is the SWAT Tesla truck. It's the first one being built in the entire country that is being armored on the outside like one of our regular SWAT trucks by a defense contractor. And that's being built right now as well. And that's maybe a month or 2 behind the other ones.
And the sheriff says he wants to make it clear Metro officers are not working with ICE in the community. They are only calling ICE after an arrest of a non-citizen is made, as required by federal law. You can watch our full sit-down with the sheriff on our website. That's fox5vegas.com.